that last goal, I mean, it was a great pass out from behind, but I mean, you just get in position. Did you yell to him?
Yeah, Trump's been finding me that back door all year, and we read off each other pretty good, and I kind of went down with my stick on the ice, and he made a pass me back door, and I just kind of one-timed it and caught the goalie left side there.
Richard?
Did this feel like a home game for you guys, and maybe more so for Matt? I mean, having to maybe hear those Hoey Baker chants after your goal there?
Yeah, we definitely got the crowd in, and they were really loud for us. It was just like we were playing at the Ralph today, and hopefully it'll be like that for us tomorrow because it really got us going.
Frattin?
Jay, talk about the pace of the game and what it was like playing in that.
Yeah, no, it was obviously a good atmosphere. It always is here at the Final Five. So, and Colorado plays a high-paced game, and I thought we had a lot of turnovers at the top of the circles, and we tried to limit those because we didn't want to play that style of game. They got a really skilled team, so but it was obviously an exciting hockey game. Not many penalties, a lot of 5-on-5 hockey, but I'm sure it was a fun game to watch.
What would it, either of the players, what would it mean to you to win McNaughton and the Broadmoor?
That's definitely one of our team goals, and comes down to a 60-minute game tomorrow, and that's our main focus, to play 60 minutes, and we know Denver's a good team, and breaking down the video, and we'll come out with our best game tomorrow and see what happens.
Yeah, we're just focusing obviously on winning a 60-minute game tomorrow and going from there.
Just.
Either of you say anything to Danny after that interesting first shift he had?
Yeah, I told him before the game, I was like, just go out and give her your all, and that's what he was doing all game, so it was good to see. That first goal he had for us, it really got us going, and it was a good monkey off his back for him.
Julie?
Either of you comment on Evan Trump's exhibition?
Yeah, you guys got to see a little bit of what Trumper can do. We get to see that almost on a daily basis. He's a pretty special player. You just shake your head almost. But yeah, no, he can do that stuff almost regularly. So he tries not to show off too often. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean, I was breaking to the net there, and I didn't know what to do, if I should pull up or catch the net. Yeah, it was just he's been doing things like that. I think he did it last year, Final Five too. But just the creative side of him is good to see.
Next time he should score.
Matt, talk about your line. It seemed like Colorado College held you guys in check for the better part of those first two periods. In the third period, did you guys feel that you needed to kind of take it upon yourself?
Yeah, I think for the first two periods, it kind of took us a little bit to get our legs going. We were playing pretty physical on their top line, and that Gensel on the back end. And I think just in the third period, we kind of just had our adrenaline going, and we kind of thought our line should get her going, and we were good enough to get 2 goals today.
Another question for the student athletes. Jess?
Chay, could you talk about that, the goofy goal that they had to review where, you know, it looked like Matt was hauled down and made some contact with the goalie. What did you see on that play from your perspective? You were right.
Yeah, no, I almost saved it when Brad tried to put it in the net there. No, well, I think what happened was they got a tripping call on Matt, so I think they must have been reviewing maybe goaltender interference. I'm not sure, but the fact that he was a tripping penalty, I'm sure you can't be interference, so that's probably what happened. So I didn't even go over and talk to the ref, let them make the decision.
Last question for student athletes. John?
Chay, you did like a high jump to miss the shot, right?
Yeah, no, I had to get out of the way. That would have been bad if I had deflected that one, but he had a pretty empty net.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thanks.
Yep. Appreciate it. Start with the statement, Dave.
Well, I find it actually difficult to follow those two guys after their question and answer. I don't know what more there is to say when those guys leave the podium. It was a great hockey game. We came out on the right side of it. You know, and we're happy to be playing tomorrow night for the Broadmoor Trophy. You know, the pace of this game was excellent. You know, I thought there were times in the game where we got a little bit away from the things that make us and have given us success throughout the year, but we were able to pull ourselves back to some of the little things that give us an opportunity. And you know what, in key situations, the guys that were up here, as well as a few others in that locker room, stepped up and made plays. And you know, at the end of the night, we come out with a 1-goal win after a great hockey game. One of the better hockey games that we've been involved in, I think, entertainment-wise, throughout the year. So great credit to Colorado College coming off of a game last night. They certainly had an awful lot of gas in the tank and competed at a high level. And I guess these are the kind of games that we've come to expect at the WCHA Final Five. Tonight for us, the guys already talked about it a little bit. It was quite an atmosphere, and it was a lot of fun to be part of. And we're proud to be moving on and staying alive, playing tomorrow.
Questions for Coach Hakstol? Justin?
Dave, you emerged from the first period with a lead, but were you almost frustrated in the fact that you were so dominant for stretches there and could only get the 1-goal lead?
I think it was 1-1 after one, was it
Oh,
not?
sorry.
Yeah.
But
1-1, yeah, they scored the late power play goal. You know, we had some good opportunities, but we also, I think of our, I don't know the stats, I'm guessing we had 8, 9, 10 quality scoring chances in the first period, but I think we missed the net on at least 3 or 4 of those. And Joe Howe did a great job, you know, in goal for them. And they did a good job in front of him, clearing rebounds and winning some of those battles. So, no, there's no frustration. This is the kind of game we expected. You know, if you watch any of CC's past games over the last couple of weeks especially, they've really competed hard. Their skill level is unquestioned, we know that. But their level of compete over the last couple of weeks has been, I think, a little different level than what we ran into when we went out to Colorado Springs earlier in the year. So this is the exact kind of game that we expected, and quite honestly, it was the exact kind of game you know, that we needed to experience, and luckily enough, we came out on the right side of it.
John, you had a question?
Dave, you got some guys back, sort of injuries and being out. Are you at the top of your game right now?
You know what, I don't know. I've said all year we want to keep trying to get better, and I think there was little things tonight again that, you know, just in terms of focus, I thought our focus got away from the little things and the things that we can control at times, yet when the game was on the line, our focus was excellent. So, no, there's still little things that we could improve on. We're, you know, our training staff and our players that are out of the lineup are working extremely hard to get themselves back into the lineup and available to play. So hopefully we can continue heading in the right direction, you know, in those terms. But, you know, I guess to end the question, I'm happy with the way we played tonight. We competed hard, we made plays, and at the right time of game, we had real good focus.
Right here.
Could you talk a little bit in the first period, for the most part, you guys kind of kept them bottled up in their own zone. From your perspective, what did you see that you guys did to put a lot of pressure on them and, you know, not let them get out of the zone, let them get scoring chances?
Well, I knew coming out of the locker room we had a lot of adrenaline going. The guys were ready to play, you know, and I think maybe that added with a little boost from the crowd that we got at the start of the first period. It just gave us a little bit of extra jump. I thought we were winning a lot of battles. We were playing hard, and you know, that's what the game comes down to. But a credit to CC, they you know, they came out of the first period after scoring a great power play goal. You know, we looked at that after and thought, what can we do differently? And quite honestly, I don't think we could have done anything differently. They made good plays, and it was a heck of a shot to tie the game up. So, you know, we came out, we played hard. They did a real good job in terms of staying in it and tying the game up. And from there, it was you know, it was a horse race.
Must have been, I'm sorry.
Just go ahead right there, and then you.
Must have been pretty big to have not only have Christo back, but have him have one of probably his best games of the year for you.
Well, I thought he played hard. You know, obviously when you're out for 6 weeks, there's a lot of work to do to get back to game shape. Tonight was a good first small step in that direction. Obviously, we don't have a lot of time. This game was a high-level, high-intensity game tonight, but he contributed to a win, and that's all you can ask for out of anybody in the lineup.
Brad,
That was my question.
that was your question. Okay. Justin?
There's been some great games and some, you know, some scrappy games between you and Denver recently. What do you expect on this stage in this atmosphere?
I guess I don't know, you know, I don't spend a lot of time predicting what type of game it's gonna be. We're gonna go back and we're gonna prepare ourselves as well as we can. You know, I guess if I expect anything, I expect it to be a great hockey game. You know, I found myself with a couple minutes to go in this one tonight, you know, with a little smile on my face just because it was a heck of a game. It was fun to be part of. The challenge of that is a great thing to be part of. We have, you know, we have an equal or greater challenge tomorrow night, and I'm glad that we can wake up tomorrow morning and prepare for that.
Final question, Julie.
What were your thoughts on Evans?
I don't have any. No, you know what? I watched it, and that guy's done so many special, creative things that it doesn't surprise me. But I've never seen him do that. That's one thing I've never seen him do. You know, but he made a great play on it. You know, and Evan, the great thing with him, he's got a great respect for the game. He competes so hard. He's not doing it to bring a spotlight to him. He's just a creative hockey player, and he made you know, he's got just great instincts. And you know, you'd have to ask him exactly what he was thinking. But you know what? He skated for over 100 feet with the puck, and I think it put everybody back on their heels a little bit, probably including our bench. And as you heard Matt comment, you know, he didn't know what to do either. But, you know, but it all worked out. And then you see him go from a play like that to the play that he made on the winning goal, and you understand, you know, what type of hockey sense Evan has. It's you know, it's pretty special.
Thanks, Hack.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.